Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your 2.1 to 2.3 quiz review. Let's begin. The first question wants us to find all of the missing angles. We are told that this angle right here, angle 2, is 113 degrees, and we need to find the other 7 missing angles. Please pause and give that a try right now. And the answer is... The important thing to remember here is that a straight line adds up to 180 degrees. So this will be 67. Angle 2 and 4 are vertically opposite, as are angles 1 and 3. Angles 3 and 5 are alternate interior angles, as are 4 and 6. Angles 2 and 8 are alternate exterior angles, and angles 1 and 7 are alternate exterior angles as well. So your answers are either 113 or 67. Next question. For this diagram, I need you to find the measure of angle A. Please pause and try now. The answer is the straight line has to add up to 180 degrees. So we are going to go 180 minus 38 minus 15. The measure of angle A is 127 degrees. Next question. For this one, we need to find the measure of the 5 missing angles, A, B, C, and D. Please pause and give it a try. All right, the answer is, the first one I'm going to find is right here, angle A. These two make a 90, they make 180 degrees, so this one will be 90. Angle B is vertically opposite with this 90 degree angle, so this will be 90 degrees as well. Angle C and angle 138 have to add up to 180, so I'll go 180 minus 138, which will be 42. To find angle D, we know that the angles of a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to go 180 minus 90 minus 42. Should be 48 degrees. And then for E, these two are vertically opposite. So that will be 132 degrees. Next question. For question 7 here, we need to find the 3 missing angles. Please pause and try now. The answer is A is vertically opposite to 54. So those will be equal. Angles A and B are alternate interior angles. So they will be equal, 54. And angles B and C are also vertically opposite, so they will be equal as well. That will also be 54 degrees. Next question. For this diagram, we need to find the measure of angles A, B, C, and D. Please pause and try now. All right, the answer is angle D and angle 65 are corresponding. Corresponding angles make the same shape, so D will be 65. Angles D and C make up a straight line, which is 180. So for C, I will go 180 minus 65, which should be 115. This is 115. Angle C, let me use a different color here. Angle C and this angle right here are corresponding, so they would be the same shape. This would be 115, and then 180 minus 115 for B would be 65. Let me find a new color here. A and B are on the same side, those have to add up to 180 degrees. So I would go 180 minus 65, and I would get 115. That's my 4 answers. Next question. All right, this diagram's a little bit bigger. We need to find the measures of A, B, C, D, E, and F. Please pause and try now. All right, the first one that I see is angle E here. These 3 angles make 180 degrees. So for E, I'm going to go 180 minus 90 minus 64. This will be 26 degrees. Next up, what do we want to find next here? I can see that angle 44 and this angle right here are vertically opposite. So I can find, so I know they would be equal. That'll be 44. So now to find F, I can see that 78, 44, and F make 180 degrees. 180 minus 78 minus 44. Calculate that. 58 degrees. Okay. Next, I can see with our parallel lines here, we've got this line here is parallel to this line here. So angle 78 is corresponding to angle B. So that means they're equal. That'll be 78 as well. Then to find A, I'll use yellow. These two have to add up to 180. So 180 minus 78 is 102. That's 102. That's 78. Lastly, we have here's our transversal line. I'm going to highlight it in blue. Here's a transversal between our two parallel lines. This transversal has got, it has, so this angle right here, it actually is a combination of two angles, 78 and 44. Those added together will be alternate interior angles with angle D here. So for D, I'm going to go 78 plus 44. That will equal, sorry about the noise there. 78 plus 44, 122. And then finally, I can see that D and C equal 180 degrees. So I will go 180 minus 122 58 degrees. Okay, it was a long one, but we got through it. Hopefully you got them all right. Next question. Okay, here I have a y and an x, and I need to find the values of y and x. Please pause and try now. The answer is, I can see that these two angles are vertically opposite, so they are equal. So I know 5x plus 2 is equal to 182 minus 4x. I can solve for x. I can add 4x to both sides. 9x plus 2 equals 182. Minus 2 from both sides. 9x equals 180. X equals 20. So if x equals 20, I know that this one right here and this one right here are alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior, so they are equal. If I sub 20 in for x, 5 times 20 plus 2 is 102. So I know that 4y plus 2 has to equal 102. I can solve for y, minus 2 from both sides. That's 100, divide by 4. Y equals 25 degrees. So the answers are x is 20, y is 25. For this one, you need to find the value of x. Please pause and try now. All right, the answer is, well, I know a triangle has to add up to 180. So I can go 89 plus 57 plus 5x minus 6 equals 180 degrees. So to solve that, 89 plus 57 minus 6, combining our like terms, we get 5x minus 6 equals 180. Oops, this is supposed to be 140. I apologize. Minus 140. Then we add 140 to both sides. We get 5x equals 320. 320 divided by 5 is 64. So the value of x is 64. Hang on. Oh, sorry. There's a mistake on this one. Let's try that again. See, mistakes even happen to the best of us. When I added up those three terms, 89 plus 57 minus 6 should be positive 140. 5x plus 140 equals 180. Then I can minus 140 from both sides. 5x equals 40. Divide both sides by 5. X equals 8. See, that's what happens when you check your work, kids. Catch your mistakes. Here is a multiple choice question. Actually, we're going to skip that one because it's really unclear where that one goes. Let's try this one instead. For this one, I need you to find the value of x for me. Please pause and give that one a try. All right, the answer is this angle here and this angle here are vertically opposite, so they are equal. So this is 135. I know the triangle has to add up to 180, so I can go x plus 19 plus x plus 34 plus 135 equals 180 degrees. Combining my like terms, 19 plus 34 plus 135 is 2x plus 188 equals 180. I minus 188 from both sides. 2x equals negative 8. X equals negative 4. If we want to check our work, if we put a negative 4 in here, we get 15 as our answer. We put a negative 4 in here, we get a 30 as an answer. And then if we go 135 plus 15 plus 30, we get 180 degrees. This is our last one. I need you to please solve for x. Please pause and give that a try. The answer is, hopefully you recognize that these two make a straight line. They have to add up to 180. So 180 minus 110, this one is 70. Now, I can see the triangle has to add up to 180. So 70 plus 13x plus 2 plus 5x equals 180. Combine my like terms. 70 plus 2 is 72. 13x plus 5x is 18x equals 180. Minus 180 minus 72 from both sides. 18x equals 108. Divide both sides by 18. And you get x equals 6. All right, that brings us to the end of our review. You're now ready to attempt the 2.1 to 2.3 quiz. Thanks. Have a good day.